Grand Rising, everyone. It's Shay Seeking and back with another video. So, anyways, we're at the park. I was about to go for a walk. I don't want to go no more. So, I decided to stay at the car and do a reading. Trying to get down to the truth. Okay. Three of Pentacles energy. I just feel like there's a lot of like chaotic energy. It's a lot swarming. It's like swarm energy. Swarm girl energy. I'm the type of person when in my life, when I don't want to deal with somebody, I don't care who it is, I will, not talk to your ass no more. And I'm really good at that. And I feel like a lot of people could be trying to pay somebody back because of that. Like, I haven't had that many encounters with people in general anyways. I was always at home with my kids, or I had a small group of people that I hung around with or something like this. I won't even say that it's the hardest thing. I think people don't understand. And it's just a big transit, like it's something like 30 years of repression or oppression, just the most subtle like thing, but it's really a big thing. It led to this just like being an outburst. Like I said, like when I was little, it take a minute for somebody to get to me. When like I'm slow to anger, but when I get there, right? So I feel like that's just what this is, a compilation of this, and the fact that it's so out of control because the way that somebody is playing around in somebody's life is not the normal way. Normally, somebody would already shoot off at the mouth and say, oh, somebody could be suffering from schizo or something like this. But no, we know that people is activated now. Okay. So, you kind of got to balance this out like real good. Like, you understand? Because that's what the people that are egging this on, that's what they're trying to get, is some type of erratic, like some type of behavior, and we just can't give that to them, not all the time. But this is like 30 years, this is like three sessions of this bullshit. All right, it ain't meant to hurt nobody, it's meant to free somebody. And if freeing somebody means that other people get hurt, then oh well. Okay, I feel like somebody fucking around trying to prove a point, and they're gonna do that just in the opposite way. All right, so we got the Three of Pentacles here. And with the Three of Pentacles, this person's like pointing at you. Like, yeah, you're at the bottom here. Excuse me? Who are you talking to, miss? Let me show you where you are. Yeah, you this big old thing at the bottom. But really, somebody is really at the top. Somebody is heavyweight right now for a group of people. This is the truth here. They don't know why, how this is occurring. Or something. This is like somebody getting away with using somebody's identity for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. And then all of a sudden, and again, it's kind of messed up because I feel like somebody like was like, man, this is messed up. I want to get through this, and I want to help this person, but I could mess up something for myself. But, there's this, somebody's getting an advantage or taking advantage of somebody also by taking a long time by clearing something up. Yeah, I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying. Okay. All right, so nobody knows no better. Yeah, you should have thought this plan out. Like, even if this was somebody coming to save somebody, like, from a situation, you better map it out or something when you actually ready. Like, if you know somebody is stuck in the top of a tower, it's a public place, but the person is in a private room all the way upstairs, 20 stories up. So you have to kind of navigate you might have to go to that building, walk around, get familiar with it or something like this, act like you just a pedestrian or something like this, until you kind of get a notion. You might get a notion that that's the room that somebody's behind. And then you got to kind of execute the plan a little bit further once you feel like you cornered it down to whatever it is. Okay. It's something like that. Because I feel like whatever this is, at any given moment, like somebody could just give up on this and then you will be still stuck in a situation. So it's really a hectic thing to be talking about. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of messed up, actually. So, like, if you a part of an organization, and you was trying to hide somebody because of their innocence, and really that's what you was doing, but a bunch of people found out about this, and the other people start harming this person or taking advantage of this person or something, and now you stuck. These people are more powerful than you. Now you stuck in a situation. Now this person is waking up to what's going on, and they might start screaming and panicking or something like this, right? And you just like, oh no, that's the wrong thing. Like, damn, oh my God, I shouldn't even have started this process of helping this person. But if it was that dire, I feel like somebody should have had a better plan. Okay? Because you never know how the person is going to wake up. Like I said, that's like somebody waking up from a tranquilizer after 10 years, or waking up from a coma. You don't know how that person, the doctors and stuff usually are crowded around because you don't know how that person is going to react. You know what? Let me close this door before I let the battery die. You don't know how that person is going to react. So you might have to take other precautions here. All right. There's no rhyme or reason, because I feel like these people wanted to incorporate me and you, like, no, you was there when we planned this, or you knew about the whole thing. That's how you know so much. They don't want to say that somebody is the son of God, and just like God know a lot, this person is on earth. They know a lot more than what we know. But we was using technology, and we was doing all these other things behind the scenes, and this person shouldn't know that much, but we was told that the person don't know nothing. You ever heard them stories about somebody being in a coma, right? Or somebody could have had you in comatose, like where you don't really understand higher talking, or when people are talking over your head, or if somebody is you in a nail shop, and they look at you like, oh, you're a brown person, but they don't know that your great great grandma is Chinese, and you know how to speak Chinese, and then they talking shit about you, and then you say something in Chinese, and they're like, oh, like, how did you know that, or whatever what we're saying. So all this time when you've been coming in here, getting your nails done, you knew that we was talking about you, or you knew what we were saying. You know what I'm saying? Because people could be real comfortable talking over your head when you don't know. You get it? So it's almost like somebody found a portal to a different world, or somebody found a portal back to being able to recover information or people, or something like this. Okay. Um, and that scares people, because nobody's supposed to be able to pull from 2 dimensions and bring it into this dimension. Usually, maybe when you cross over, or when you start going in that direction, you're already over there. Nobody's used to somebody being here and pulling, on, or being down this low, what they would think, and pulling on information that's going and floating on above this person's pay grade. I feel like this is why they use some type of imprisonment. But somebody with my energy being so pure to me, you don't have to think that to you. There was no way that somebody was going to keep me in some funky something, and my shit don't resonate like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like you trying to put a false prison cell around me. Why are you doing that, first of all? That sounds like a stain or a mark on my soul. I don't like that. You should have thought about a different way. Whisk me off safely to a fucking island. Don't, what the first thing you think, to put me in some kind of imprisonment because you chose wrong and you had to go through the imprisonment, or you did something fucked up and you had to go through an Ace of Pentacles in reverse? No, honey. God told me I'm an Ace of Pentacles in the upright. That means that something's just supposed to land in my lap, like I just won the lottery. That's what an Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Especially if you are an Ace of Pentacles yourself, and you didn't know that you was that type of abundance, that people could just rub on your energy and be abundant. You understand? So somebody feels like they're in the upper chambers, and they stopped you, blocked you, halted you, so they can be in the upper chambers, so they can be a part of the council that and change their appearance or change the way they are, so that when they're in that council, people can't see that that's the same person that's making these accusations on you from the past. Right? So there could be no way that you could say this is a conflict of interest, but somebody didn't know that you can read energy. Somebody didn't know that you could read demeanors, that you could read auras, even if you can't see them, because somebody tried to keep you oppressed or blindfolded. So your senses have been sharpened so sharp that you could see these people without using the actual ways that they see each other. It's like somebody is here to put a new level of consciousness or seeing on the map that nobody knows about, but they will call you crazy because they know when somebody open up this shit, a lot of people is going to be able to get healed or be able to pass through something. Somebody might even want to hold on to these souls here for some reason. They assist them. But the fact that you can't do that, because whatever these souls is, or these people before they were souls, or before you did whatever you did to them, they were my people. So I still have a say so. And somebody didn't want you to have a say so. It's like somebody, you own a modeling company, and then, or a dog breeding center, or, a people farm shit. Well, let's just go ahead and put it on the map, because it could be possible these days. You didn't know you owned it, so but because your spouse is Caucasian, or they are a Freemason, or they are a part of something, you got all this shit that carry on. I got this that carry on in my bloodline. But since I'm brown skinned and I'm a girl, they playing with me. You don't want me to have access to what I could really be doing. But this family might be Caucasian or well groomed or something like this, and so you allow them to take over that part of my family thing instead of me being a part of it. Okay? It's in my nature. It's in my blood. It's the way God put me together. These people are using it to take advantage of me and others. You know what I'm saying? These people are together on my pattern. When they got brought here, they was on my fucking pattern, or they were on my blueprint. You reprogram them and think that a little piece of that is not still there. So I can't tell. A lot of people sold themselves out or something for a couple dollars, or sold themselves out for telling a lie on a family member or something like this. So like I said, your money in this paperwork and all this other shit is not going to matter in this case. This is how we're going to be able to see this. The fuck is she taking a picture of? What is that? What kind of little animal is that? So you can't even get on your life path and do what is your calling here, because somebody's keeping you away from this, or these individuals, these creatures, whatever this is that you're supposed to be connected to. I wonder what that is that they're playing with on the ground right there. Is it a frog? Maybe a bird with a broken wing? I don't know. If it's still there, I'm going to go look at it in a minute, y'all. Okay. So anyways, Three of Pentacles, some type of crafty counsel here. It's the truth that somebody is heavy weight or pressure for these people. All right. Two of Cups. There could be some elders happy about this, getting off on this or something like this here. There's some older people that want to just relax together or something like this here. This could be a situation too where for generations, the younger girl that comes get like a sidekick type of masculine or a partner to help guide them. But a mother didn't want you to be guided because she wanted to be higher than you and remain in something here. They knew if they went through this portal, all right, they wanted to be God or sit with God. And they knew if they went through this portal that you was going to be fucked up. More than likely, some people might even be able to come and harm you. But they wasn't thinking about that. They was thinking about them being here. Maybe you were supposed to be here with this person. I don't know. Somebody's very selfish. All right. These people could be laughing it off or something like this, thinking that they won something. Again, it may not be about the money. These people might just like being around each other or something like this. But if they thought that they was getting away with these finances, that's like somebody crossing over, taking all the finances with them. And you need these finances in this world. These people can't even use this kind of fiat or this kind of currency in that realm. Somebody just didn't want you to have it. But for centuries, people step into this Ace of Pentacles in the upright because it's something about this bloodline, that could be righteous. All right. Or for the past 30, 40 years, people was able to get up in that space or whatever because you were righteous or because I was righteous. But now it's my turn that I open up this portal. Everybody done got through and somebody don't want me to get healed by whatever this is. Or they don't want me to get assistance by whoever this is that will help. Okay? That's kind of like what I'm getting here. They're trying to prolong something. Hold on.